Oh, I'm really looking forward to these matchups.
Yeah, this would be Archer's third silver championship and would be Sergeant Saros's first. Both players absolutely hungry for this. In the finals, we are playing 8 to 11. Some kind of tricky middle levels here as the board starts filling up. So we will see who can take advantage of the doubles and combos that they are given, and who can stay efficient and garbage free. As we are waiting for readies from both players here.
We have our readies, and there it is. We are off to the races here in this first match of the finals. I see what Archer is setting up. It has a little bit of a lower column 1 and 2, but dropping everything in its place is Archer. And Sarge taking a little time to figure out what he needs to do in this, and oh, wonderful T clear to drop some blues down in the place they need to be as well.
Yep. Sarge now has no blue viruses on the top of his board, but he's got some really tempting double horizontals down a layer or so deeper. Meanwhile, Archer gonna get this big
Wow.
quad combo, absolutely crushing this level 8. But virus wise, it's very close, 22 to 21, as we're about a minute into this level 8.
Oh, and look at this setup into a
Big
drop
T.
clear. Love it on Archer's side. But Sarge is definitely making some uh, good good plays and good setups in order to break down into this, keeping the color diversity front of mind, which is always good here. Probably gonna try and take
Yeah.
that blue in column 7 or just taking it out. That's also a great play. Don't get
Yeah,
hung up on it.
yeah, unfortunately, Sarge getting a bit of, well, getting definitely a red rush when there's no red to speak of. Setting up, he's definitely wants this horizontal blue. He's got the yellow stacked on top of it. Uh, so he's definitely going to be looking for that. He's going to have to build up a little bit, but there it is, takes it, and pretty garbage free. He's got access to everything except this red there in column 7. But meanwhile, Archer with a nice fat log, everybody's favorite. They are down to just 8 viruses. Sarge down to 6, now 4. It is a close one as we head into the final couple pills here of level 8.
Yeah, I am loving the priority of Sarge's side. He is making the plays to limit his drop time. Have oh wow, out
We are
simultaneously on our
tied.
screen. But we do have a little bit of a timer that is leaning towards Sarge by about 2 seconds here. So Sarge having about a 2 second lead on Archer, but gosh, it's so pretty to have them both out at the exact same time on screen.
Absolutely. And it's not that big of a timer difference. So we are very much neck and neck. Archer started with a huge like horizontal into a drop combo. Gonna get a nice short stack with this yellow and blue. Uh, Meanwhile, Saros has a little bit of garbage, but he's gonna clear it up nicely with this horizontal
Look
drop.
at
Very
yes.
nicely done. But he's got not very many places to play these blues, and he's just red viruses on the top line. So we'll see how Sergeant Saros handles this as we head into the middle part of our level 9.
He is
Big
getting
T drop combo.
wow.
Archer,
Oh my god, and it keeps
abs.
going. That was fantastic on Archer's side. I love that. And that is just something you see when you're like have these setups and you're just waiting. You can see further past the top line of your viruses, and that's what Archer is doing and showing off right here.
Yeah, but those setups are gorgeous, but they take time, and
Hmm.
Archer and Sergeant has used that time to build just a tiny 2 virus lead, which is it's not a lot, but it is there, and he is making it quick work. He's got a bit of a hang up on the left side of this board. He's going to have to make some garbage. If he can do that blue horizontally, that will clear it all up, but it's going to be tough with that yellow in column 4.
Hmm. And absolutely correct that those setups do take time. But when you can see them like that, sometimes it gives you access to things prior to seeing it otherwise. So, oh wow, look at this.
Big drop fat log from Archer completely clears out all the garbage. Gonna clear out this red in column 8, but Archer completely split columns 1 and 8, all the viruses they have left. Yellow blue gonna be perfect to open up that column 8. Archer needing just a little bit of help with this. He's gonna do the blues horizontally, open up the blues from under clear, but Sarge
Ooh.
is down to just one virus. Sarge out at 455, and Archer down at 501. 6 seconds in it as we are halfway through this block.
Wow, this is so close. Um, and both of these players just maneuvering the pill so great, exactly where they want it to go. I like these priorities for Sarge. That underclear there, making a little bit of trash into something that is actually helpful.
Oh, this
So,
big Archer, as always.
oh, what was that shape even? That was
That's like a. It's like a. I think it's a ka. I think it's a con or a katakana shape there.
I will take your
I'd
word.
have I'd have to look at my chart. I don't remember my I don't remember it particularly well. But very pretty. Sarge has so much yellows to get through though.
Oh, but look at this. Look at this for Archer. Oh,
Oh,
you can
Archer
see.
again. Archer's getting fancy
I
plays
love
on the
it.
line from Archer for sure.
Oh,
Sargent taking some clears, gonna uh, make good use of this blue
look at
sandwich clear,
this.
but this big drop fat log. But that
Wow.
a really impressive combo, but it wasn't particularly clean. Archer's got a lot of garbage to clear up.
Hmm. Very true. It cleared in a way at the beginning that I bet they weren't expecting. But you know what? Like when you can take out massive amount of viruses. It might not be the most efficient, it might not be the quickest, but it sure is pretty. So definitely love to see it. And those are the type of plays that make Archer not only a great speed player, but a great versus player as well. But Sarge, yes, retaining their lead. Beautiful drop clear with those pills as well.
Yeah, Sarge down to just 7 pills. Would love to get these blues into a horizontal, but they're gonna have to clear out these reds first. But that's what they're getting, and they're not getting a lot of blue to speak of. It would also love to de-sandwich that red in column 1. There's a lot that could go right, and we'll see what the doctor provides because he's got the yellow set up for a horizontal maybe. But speaking of horizontals, Archer down to just needing this one red pill for another big drop combo. Combo fat log
Whoa!
out at a 722. And Archer has reversed the lead and now has a slight one, but Sergeant Heroes has combos too. A big drop triple out at 730. Less than 10 seconds separate these competitors as we start our level 11.
Yeah, not a lot of color diversity on Archer's side. It has a lot of red and blue, but not any yellow to speak of right now. But as they continue to tear away on their board, they'll find other avenues to get at those yellows. But now Sargent has the complete opposite, but only a one color diversity. All these yellows on Sargent's side is. But I like that tuck, trying to retain as many pill has it as you can to keep in this game.
Still getting reds and blues and not getting yellows. Only needs yellows. We'll see. Takes a nice quick one there. Definitely needs to be prioritizing the yellows. Does that. Archer has a nice L, multicolor L there, but has some garbage there in column 5. But Sarge has some garbage too because he hasn't had a good place to use blues for a little bit.
Yeah, but if you look at their board, the blue that they have can just drop into, well, not anymore, but could have dropped into um, exactly where it needed to be in order to have another clear underneath. So um, you know, looking for places where those
Oh,
pieces can give.
perfect double blue.
Let's go. That was awesome. Yeah, see, Sarge says, I don't need blues right then. You give me blues when you want, and I'll do whatever I want with them.
Sarge doing an absolutely perfect job of keeping that keeping those blues horizontals open as he was cleaning out the other garbage. He doesn't have much use for anything other than yellow right now, though, as it's kind of plaguing the top of his columns 1 and 8. Meanwhile, Archer with a nice horizontal there. Blue's going to tuck under. Gets another blue. Archer is just a couple of red pills away, building up for a quick horizontal. There's 1, 2, one more red. 9:45. Archer is out and takes game 1, and
Wow.
just by a 5 iris game. It was a very close one the whole way.
Yeah, that I got so involved that I forgot that we were only going to level 11. Can we keep
Yeah,
playing?
keep it going. Keep going. Just tell them to keep going.
Yeah, keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
Oh, absolutely excellent showing from Sergeant Saros there. Kept it very close the whole way. He's just 2 pills away. 1, 2 out of 10:22. So ended up being a 30-second difference, but that was all that level 11. It was basically tied the whole way up until that point.
Absolutely. All right, and we'll have our players reset here and get onto our second crown of this finals. And Sarge is hoping to not have it be our last. And all you crows out there also hope that we can go on to the decider. One of my favorite things is some of the banter back and forth between matches. We have a great community here that just uh, like to have some fun with this game. We got readies from Sarge and readies from Archer. And with our players ready, we have our DrMC bot with the countdown. 3, 2, 1. Pill!
Pills.
Pills.
Lowercase pills.
Right.
We've got coming out of the gate, Archer has this glaring horizontal setup there. Absolutely not going to
Wow.
miss that. Got some nice spots for maybe a double yellow. Ooh, I didn't even see that horizontal.
Yep.
Excellent vision. Archer hunting those horizontals. Meanwhile, Sergeant Saros has a pretty open board, pretty good color diversity. Not a ton of spots for red, but he's got some places for strategic garbage, and he is open for reds and blues, or for yellows and blues rather. Wants to avoid some reds for just a little bit longer until he can open up the middle part of his board.
Yeah, Sarge having to make some if he wanted to get some utility out of the pills that he's getting, definitely having to make some tuck plays, which does slow you down if you try to go for that. So Sarge just showing he knows how he likes playing, and he does so in a great way. So and that's what I recommend for anybody. Know how you play best and play that way. But oh wow, looking over at Archer's side, I just saw
Back to
like
back fat logs.
I was like, what is happening over here? This wow, and look at this job clear. Gonna take it? They took it. That was a clear into another clear, everything in its right place, and exactly where it should be.
Yeah, Archer down to just a handful here on the right-hand side. Nicely timed double yellow going to open up. Archer probably wishes this yellow wasn't there to do a little horizontal, but well, it's not actually faster to do it this way, but that's okay. Archer's out at a 144. Sergeant Saros about 10 viruses behind as he had a bit of a rough level 8, but he's not too far behind. And as we saw from last game, both of these players are ready to make a statement here in this final.
Mm-hmm. Sarge having to okay, taking that down first, prioritizing, clearing those yellows up. I would prioritize, yep, and does exactly so. Just getting to be able to use any red pill halves that they have, taking this last yellow out at a 219, a little bit behind as
Yeah, but
Archer
Archer
had.
makes a giant combo, number 12 or whatever for this match. Archer is in combo mode
Only
as
12?
always.
Only 12?
Well, big. I don't know. Are you keeping count? Somebody keep
No,
count. Ook.
Well,
Where's
just
Ook? Ook,
yeah,
tell me how many big
remember?
combos we had. Here's another one. Another huge combo. Oh, doesn't go for the T. Archer, what do you? No, I'm kidding. That
Well,
T would have made a bunch of garbage and would have wasted those blues in column 6. But
yeah.
Sergeant Saros has a great looking board. A lot of doubles here with these yellows. Gonna take this tuck. It leaves a single piece of yellow garbage, but a very nice play as he's looking to catch up. He's about,
Look at this.
oh,
Oh my
nice.
goodness. Did you see the tuck? Oh my goodness. I'm fangirling over here. This is just fantastic play, on both sides. But Archer definitely just taking things down in a massive way, drawing my eye over to their side each and every time. But over on Sarge's side has some yellow trash in columns and also yellow everywhere else. So I like this play by him in order to um, to get to this red access. But yeah, no blues are available at this time.
He's done a good job just now. He's flattened out his top line and
Hmm.
he's opened up all his colors. So his board's just got a lot healthier very quickly. But he has got about a 12 virus deficit as Archer's already into their level 10 with a huge combo, making a big cross clear into a
Oh,
vertical on the left. A little bit of garbage in that column 4, but Archer never saw a combo they didn't like, and so one more blue pill tuck. This blue yellow gonna tuck and clear up that
beautiful.
garbage, and a few more viruses to go with it.
Yeah, if like that reminds me of something from Adelita where, always be looking down your board. Some
Oh, look
trash
at this
could help
T.
you later on. Oh my gosh, that's
Just a
beautiful.
just a snap T at it. Like probably wasn't actually planned right up until the pieces came to do it. And
Mhm.
great adaptation from Archer. Sergeant out at about 440 and takes a really quick horizontal and he's got a big L setup maybe with these reds. He's got, it looks like he sees it. It creates one piece of yellow garbage, but man, it clears all of the reds out of the middle of that board.
Yeah, Archer is definitely showing me some of like the plays that I would make right in my face of like I'm waiting for this. I know it's not the fastest, but I'm waiting.
Betty also never met a combo she didn't like. So,
Nah. That's so great. But
ooh,
Sarge
nice
definitely
horizontal
charging
tuck.
back though. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I love the flatness of their board that they're just continuing to bring the board down along with them. I like this play here. Has a horizontal, taking that, dropping into clearing those blues. So Sarge definitely trying to stay in this.
Yeah, Sarge is definitely making a bit of a comeback. It was like a 20 something virus. It's down to about 15. Now it's down to about 14. If Sarge can keep these plays up, he's only got one more level left to do it. But Archer running into a bit of a glut, needing only yellows to escape this level 10. Giving Sarge a chance to catch up even more, leads down to just 10 viruses now. Archer finally out at a 618 into their level 11, a completely flat top line with a lot of doubles. So you're not going to be able to get all the doubles, but let's see what the doctor provides.
Mm-hmm. And Sarge setting up for. Yep, it looks like he's going to take these blues in column 4 and then set up for those yellows at the bottom of the board. Has a little bit of trash to work with on this column 8. Was thinking he was maybe going to take that blue horizontally to try and break into that, but decides against it. Now just needing to clear up these reds and take this down in a in a tower fashion. So the blue, then the yellow, then the other blue, unless they can figure out something to do in the column 5. But
Well,
yeah.
if he takes the blue horizontally, there the little layer of garbage on top. Looks like the pills are going to work out for a much more traditional play.
Hmm.
Uh, so he's needing another blue. Well, he probably should have waited. Oh,
Hmm.
that's fine. Yep, he sees the
There we
next
go.
box and correctly decides
Oh,
to wait. Oh well,
decided
It's
not
all
to take
right.
the red on top. But as we're speaking of that, Archer is just wailing away at this last level. Now just 17 viruses away from taking this and the whole match, and it is a little bit, unsurmountable. But any other Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Archer making some excellent combos here. I think Sarge has seen enough, but Archer is down to just their final 9 viruses. Here, gonna do a nice D-sand or a nice open up the sandwich clear. Gonna put the yellow on top so it
love
drops
that.
down. Very heads up play.
Hmm.
Gonna tuck underneath to save some drop time. And Archer Lewis takes game 2, takes the match with an 8-25. Archer is your silver champion once again. Congratulations to Archer and to Sarge for putting up a heck of a fight. Huge shout outs to both competitors.